Right, guys. Bloody hell, my hair's a mess. Spain and Sweden have just drawn 0-0 in what was a fairly boring game until Spain decided to actually go for it with about 15 minutes to go. And it's shown a few things. It's shown that Alvaro Morata shouldn't be starting for Spain, that he had a golden opportunity to put Spain in front and completely fluffed it. When you think about the best Spain strikers over the past 10 or 11 years, they all finished that. Fernando Torres, David Villa, Diego Costa, they all score that. Morata, you just know he's not going to score it. He's not a good enough striker. He misses too many chances, and when he does score, he's offside. He isn't good enough for Spain. I don't know why I was ranting about that. I'm not a Spain fan or anything. But yeah. By the way, these aren't the clubs I support. These are just all the teams that have won the World Cup. Except from this one. I support this one, obviously. Where was I? Spain has a few good chances at the end of the game. Gerard Moreno should have scored a header, and Sarabia, he plays PSG, I think, should have done a bit better with a cross that was sort of fired at him from Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba was definitely the best player for Spain today. However, Sweden actually looked more threatening going forward. Alexander Isak really impressed me today. On the ball, he looked really good. He was really powerful going forward, and his control of the ball was really good. And he did cause the Spain defenders quite a lot of trouble, to be fair. And yeah, to be honest, what's this mean now? Group E, Slovakia are top. Out of Spain, Sweden, Poland and Slovakia, you wouldn't expect Slovakia to be the top of that group. I didn't think they'd win today. I thought Poland would win quite comfortably. But they had a man sent off, and Slovakia won the game. So I mean, it's not the greatest start for Spain, is it? This Spain side, when you look at the team sheet, it doesn't look like when you compare it to what Spain had 10 years ago. Xavi, Iniesta, Xabi Alonso, Cesc Fabregas, David Silva, Fernando Torres, David Villa, Carles Puyol, Gerard Piqué, Jordi Alba. I'm stuck, but I'll get one in a minute. Sergio Ramos, Pedro. If I said David Silva, I think so. Santi Cazorla. There's so many great players, and yet right now the team just looks beyond average. The only players in that team that are really world class are probably Thiago Alcantara, who didn't even start today, and Aymeric Laporte. The Morata's not world class, definitely not. So I'm struggling to see Spain get past the round of 16. I don't know who they've got. If they've got an easy tie, then they should do, but definitely not past the quarters. I don't think they're good enough. Sweden, I'm not so sure really. It depends how Slovakia and Poland do in their next games. However, you could argue that Sweden have got the hardest game out of the way and got a draw from it, so that does put them in a good position, I suppose. yeah, obviously the other game today, other than Slovakia and Poland and Spain and Sweden, was that Scotland lost 2-0 to the Czech Republic. And I was at work, so I didn't watch it, but I sort of had it on in the background on the quiet, and from what I saw, Scotland weren't great, but I don't think they deserved to lose 2-0. I thought Andy Robertson had a good game, but I mean, what a goal by Patrick Schick. The one from the halfway line, and the header was decent as well. So yeah, it's set up for an interesting finish to the group stages. I mean, we're only one game in, so I mean, I don't know what I'm on about. But yeah, what's tomorrow's game? The big one is France v Germany. So I'll definitely watch that and report to you on it. I'm sure you'll have watched it as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.